you're super tired, you don't have time, you're always so busy with work, jumping from job to job. You know what? I would love to have a conversation with you. Would you be open to just chatting on an opportunity for yourself to help you get out of that situation? So I'm reiterating back what their stress point is to them. And from there, they're going to say, most likely they're going to say yes, or they're going to say, sure, what is it? You say, hey, you know what? Just so I can get into that, when's a good time and a good day and time to call you? Just like I can put it in my phone. Sorry, I'm a super busy person. I'm very organized. They're going to give me a time and day and say, okay, cool. Would it be great if I send you a video to watch 10 minutes before that call? Then that's where you're going to send that video so they get to see some type of visual, and then you get on the phone and it's like, boom. I hope that answered your question.
That was phenomenal. Thank you so much, Andre. Guys, let's give him a hand, show him some love. I have like 3 pages of notes here. That was phenomenal. I love that your description of a leader knows the way, shows the way, and that painful one goes the way. Like, just so good. And some of the things you said, they hurt me because I know they're so real and I needed to hear them. So thank you so much, Andre. And with that, guys, I'm going to jump right into our belief piece as we wrap up the call. I'm so excited. Sandra Tartaglia is someone that I recently got to hear. She got up on stage and spoke at a special leadership 1-star event. And I just identified her and related with her as someone that was so real and vulnerable. And I'm so excited that she's doing today's belief piece because if you don't know, she's an Isagenix athlete. She'll probably talk a little bit about that. So you know this is a girl that works hard. She gets her belief up. And I'm so excited to hear what she has to share.
Hey guys, thanks so much for the introduction, Morgan and Andre. Like, oh my gosh, that was absolutely incredible. And I loved how you touched on belief and how that was the one area that really, you know, was the hardest for you to get started on. And I think that's kind of for most of us coming into this, just have no idea what we're doing. So I can totally relate, and I'm really excited to share my piece on this. So just to start with my story so everyone kind of knows where I came from. So I actually started on Isagenix in 2012, and I was looking for a solution. My body had hit a plateau, and I just, you know, I was looking for something. So I came across Isagenix. Totally honest, I used it for a month, and then I stopped, and then I realized how amazing it was, and I needed it back in my body. So I got on and started there. Didn't really know anything about the business. I was super closed-minded to it. So it took me really seeing the START community to really dive in and take a look at what everyone was doing, because I saw all these young people living this life that I wanted, and I figured, you know, they're using the same products that I'm using and they're living this life that I want, so I can probably do it too. So thankful for START for really getting me into this. But long story short, you know, I really at that time thought, you know, I want to be a product of the product. That's going to be the best way to really show people what I have is of value. So I completely transformed my body composition when I decided to go all in and do the Isagenix business. I measured everything, like body fat percentage, you name it. And I decided to enter my first fitness competition. And that really is what started attracting a lot of people to me, was my body transformation. And from there, things have just continued to unfold. I won my first competition. I won 3 first places. I got on the cover of a fitness magazine. I'm now on Team Isagenix, and it's incredible. I love it. And I'm just so passionate now to share Isagenix with everybody, especially because coming in, I didn't know the opportunity that I had and how massive it was and life-changing that it would be. So now when I really bring new people on board, you know, even if they're a little bit closed, I say, listen, I wasn't told the whole story when I started this, and I wish I was. I wish I was, so I'm going to share it with you, and you need to decide, you know, what you want to do. And when people know that, they continue to watch you and they continue to see your life, and it just attracts so much to your business. And it's really meeting people where they're at. Like, it's not forcing them to do anything, but it's showing them, like, if you want to live this life, like, what are your dreams, goals, everything. Now when I meet with people, I ask them, I kind of start with that before I even ask them about the products. Just so I can really show them, you know, if you want to do all those things you love, there's an income opportunity here as well. And I'm really, really laid back with it. And I've been attracting some really great leaders from doing that recently. So yeah, I want to kind of jump into this belief piece. this is something I've actually recently hired my own personal coach because I need to build belief in myself now. So this is a really something I'm very into right now. But really, when you look at our belief system is what causes us to take action or not to take action. And one thing that I've really have realized in this actually is, you know, we can often go to a negative place when building a network marketing business. But when we're in action and seeing our business move, it actually definitely increases our belief system, because that's when things are actually happening. We're seeing it come to life. So when we're in action, negativity stays away and our belief increases. Seriously, guys, like every time, like if anything negative is coming in, it's because you're not doing the things to build your business. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. And exactly what you believe is what you get. So if you want to change your results, you might have to change your belief in some area. There might be some belief that's lacking, and maybe what's stopping you from really moving forward in your business. But I just want to touch on like three things that really helped me from the beginning change my belief in this whole thing. I think the first was really seeing the Start group and seeing people live the life that I had, and, you know, plugging into the communities. But number one, go to the events, just like Andre said. If you're not doing that, you will not have a successful business. You will have zero belief. You know, like, it's go to the events, bring your teams to the event. It's kind of tough to pour the belief into your team sometimes. Let the events do that for you. People don't go to events and not have belief. Like, that's what they're for. So number one, build belief. Go to the event, every possible event you can. It's worth every penny. They have paid for themselves a million times over every time I've gone. So go to the events, number one, to building your belief. Especially University in Action is probably my favorite for that. David Wood is an amazing trainer on building belief. The next thing that I did for, you know, really building belief, and I continue to do to this day, are podcasts. If you guys aren't plugged into podcasts, do that right now. Get the podcast app on your phones. So the ones that I recommend, the way I really started was actually Amplified Network Marketing by David Wood. He literally just interviews people. They're actually all Isagenix people. He doesn't say Isagenix on the podcast, but definitely hearing those stories built my belief 100%. Like, after that, I was all in. So Amplified Network Marketing, David Wood. Isagenix has podcasts. You know, if you're lacking in the area of belief of the products or the company or what's possible, what other people are doing, like, Isagenix has a podcast for that. So I listen to the podcast when I'm running. I work out all the time. I don't listen to music. I listen to podcasts. When I clean my house, I listen to podcasts. When I drive, I listen to podcasts. So, you know, that is the best way for sure to build belief. And then if it's belief in self, the podcast that I'm going to love on right now, and it's my favorite of all time, Lori Harder, Earn Your Happy. Lori Harder is an Isagenix millionaire. If you guys don't know her, she's also on Team Isagenix, and honestly, biggest like idol ever. I love her, and the people that she has on her podcast are incredible. It's not about network marketing. It's just about being your best self. And really, to grow in this business, you have to just have your personal development. You can't have both. Like, you have to grow. You have to grow as a person to really be successful in this. So, like, that one, Lori Harder's, is just going to teach you how to be your best self. Amazing podcast. And then the last thing I'm going to recommend is, you know, it comes back to, you know, what Andre kind of talked about, Rod Harrison and Isagenix. I'm so thankful for them because they have given us Healthy Mind and Body. If you guys are not signed up for Healthy Mind and Body, get on that. Get your team on that. The whole reason we don't move forward is because of our own limiting beliefs. We have so many unconscious thoughts going through our minds all the time, and they literally are what cause us to take action or not take action. And it's those limiting beliefs that keep stopping you. That is why you aren't taking action. And healthy mind and body is going to help you crush through those limiting beliefs. Like, forget them. Like, leave them behind. Know what you want. Be so clear on what you want. And that program is going to do that for you. So get on Rod Harrison's Healthy Mind and Body. And that's just going to clear those limiting beliefs for you. Get your whole team on it. What I actually do, and I don't, like, not everyone has to do this. When I create a consultant, I gift them Healthy Mind and Body. Right? Because a lot of you, when you get a consultant, you get $110 bonus. Guess what? I don't make the bonus anymore because I've created quite a few consultants, but take that half of that bonus and put that into building your team. And that's something I do. You don't have to put your own money into this, but I think that's so powerful, because when you're helping people build their belief, it's going to go tenfold, and they're going to have so much success in this. So that's something that I like to do. And just for a call to action, for you guys today, and what I would recommend is just be really clear on what you want. Really clear on what you want. And then if you have, and then you'll just like kind of be aware of what area do you find like coming up that's negative for you. Like, when you go to take action in your business, recognize, okay, there's something negative that's going to keep coming up that's stalling you. So just kind of see where that's coming from. Is that from, the belief in the company? Is it the belief in the product? You're scared to talk about the product? Is it belief in yourself? Is it belief in network marketing as an industry? So just kind of recognize the number one thing that keeps coming up that's negative, that's blocking you. Take that, and then my call to action is go work on getting your belief in that area this next week to a 10 out of 10. And the way that you can do that is by listening to a podcast, one of the ones that I recommended. If it's something about the company, the products, how things work, go to the Isagenix podcast and listen to a few of them in the areas that you're just, maybe not feeling strong or confident in. If it's belief in yourself, go listen to Lori Harder's podcast, or there's so many other great podcasts like that have nothing to do with Isagenix that you can plug into. And if it's network marketing as a profession, go plug into David Woods. If it's just that you want to be inspired, like when you go to events and you just feel like your heart is so full and bursting because you're listening to the people having success, and if they can do it, you can do it. We can all do this. And whenever I feel like self-doubt, I just go listen to one of David Wood's podcasts of interviewing someone, because they went through the struggle that I'm going through now. And I'm like, yes, I can do this. So go listen. That's my call to action. Just go figure out what is not sitting with you, what is stalling you right now, and go fuel your mind with something that's going to help you break through that. And then take action. Take action, take action, take action. Like just listening and fueling your mind is not going to get you ahead. Fuel your mind and then take a step. Fuel your mind and take a step. So yeah, that's it for me tonight. I hope that I provided some value to you guys. Andre, I don't know what you're holding up there.
His goals.
Oh, love it. Love it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Sandra. That was phenomenal. There's so many good tidbits and podcasts. I can't wait to tune into Lori Harder's podcast. I've never even heard of that, to be honest.
Oh my gosh.
I know everyone's like, what? So quickly, guys, as we wrap up to 9 o'clock here, our calls to action this week, as Sandra said, be clear on what you want. And if you're someone like Andre and you're ready to do this and you have these big dreams, map out that race to executive so you can get there fast, as Andre, explained how important that is. Get your planner. I agree with that 100%, whether you're a paper planner or you have it on some sort of device. Like, you're going to be a professional. You got to act like a professional, right? And then identify the strengths of the people within your team to help develop leaders, and then dedicate your time to the people that are deserving, not the ones that you want to be there but aren't ready yet. So many takeaways today. Healthy mind and body is a huge one for me. I'm going to go back through my team and make sure that everyone has done that or is on it right now. So many takeaways. Wrapping this out, do you guys have any events that are coming up in your area? I'd love if you shouted them out now. I know we have some people from different provinces. or stick them in the chat. We always like to do that here. We have a big one coming up in Oshawa next week on Thursday. Check Start Canada for any of those flyers. If you guys have anyone new that you would like to bring as a guest, there's a Start Zoom room every Tuesday at 9 o'clock. It's a really awesome online op. If you're looking to show someone maybe that's in a different part of the world, it's an awesome, awesome tool. Next Sunday night, we have Jason Liu on the call, so it's going to be a big one. We are going to max out, so you're going to want to get here early. And if you or anyone wants to tune back into this call or maybe missed it, this recordings will be on the Start Canada YouTube page. I really want to send out some appreciation and vibes, especially towards Tina. I know I watched her kind of get kicked off, come back, get kicked off, and this woman puts in so much work to have this call here, guys. Like, you really don't even know how much work she puts into putting in the schedule and getting things organized and coaching everyone that's on the call. So send her some love, some hugs, some chats, some private messages, because she's just absolutely phenomenal. Same with everyone else in the Start Canada committee. You guys work so hard, and I'm just so grateful for every one of you. With that, let's do a quick screenshot, and then we can wrap up by 9 o'clock, guys.
Morgs, I can take it if you want.
Cool, thank you. I don't even know how to do it, so I'm happy you're here.
So can you guys, if you guys are hiding in video, if you don't mind showing your face, we don't care if you're in your onesies. As long as you're wearing clothes, it's all good. And Kenny's wearing a shirt tonight, so it's a big day. It's a special day.
Kenny's wearing a shirt.
You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. I got to get the next screen. There's so many of you guys. There was 44 people rocking out this call tonight, you guys. That's awesome. You guys are ready? 1, 2, 3. Andre, cheese. You guys are the best. So tonight's recording will be in 2 parts. I apologize. I got booted out for 10 minutes and I couldn't get back in. So I will load those up. But thanks to Morgan, hostess with the mostest. You're amazing. And speakers, Andre, Sandra, and Triona. Such great information, such great shares. Thanks for stepping up and being such incredible leaders. Mm-hmm. And Andre, I do apologize we missed 10 minutes of you, but we'll have to have you back. How about that?
That's cool. Always here to support.
Encore.
Yeah. We love you guys. Thank you for everything you do for us and for this call. Thank you. Have a great night, guys.
We'll see you next